Hi, good morning. I am doing a reading for those whose energies are similar to mine, whose frequencies are similar or match mine. So if that is you, welcome. If not, scroll on by. Alrighty, so a lot of you are keeping yourself locked up in a cage, so to speak. You are preventing your own growth and preventing your own that's not a word. I was going to say refounding your foundation, but that just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, a lot of you are standing in your way of that. You are standing in your own way. You feel like there's too much going on. You feel like there's too many choices in front of you. You feel like you've got too many stressors that are worrying you. Your emotions may be all over the place, right? You've got so many things on your mind that you're the one who's stopping yourself from truly becoming something new, right? As a descriptor card for your Eight of Swords, you have the Lovers card and the Two of Cups card. So that specific card, what it is that you're surrounding yourself, you're preventing your own union. You're preventing your own union within yourself, right? So there's something within your aura that is disconnected from your soul, and you need to fix it. Don't know why that came out the way but it did. If you would like to get more on this reading, go to my bio, check out my YouTube channel. That video should be uploaded by tomorrow. I'm going to finish it from here, and I love you guys. Bye. Alrighty, this is the extended for the TikTok reading that I did about somebody who is blocking their own growth, blocking their own enlightenment, right? They feel like you've got too many choices, you feel like you've got too many stressors, you feel like there's just so much going around you, and you feel like your body itself is kind of being drawn in all these different directions, right? And the reason you feel like that, the reason you can't pinpoint your purpose, or you can't pinpoint what it is that you want to do, what you want to grow to, what your next move is going to be, is because there is some disconnect between your two halves. There is some disconnect between your soul and your spirit, or between God and your soul and your spirit, right? There's some sort of disconnect going on within yourself, within your body. And I can see that with the Lovers card and the Two of Cups card. However, I feel like it's something that's fairly obvious to you. It's something that you kind of have already picked up on or already seemed to notice. Maybe it's something that's reoccurring. Think about the cycle that you've been going through. Think about the cycles that you've been going through the last few months, even the last year or so. Has things been repeating? Have there been certain emotions, certain experiences, certain instances where things were similar, or something is literally repeating a cycle, right? Think about that stuff. Think about what it is that you could be holding yourself back from, right? What purpose is it that you feel like you're holding yourself back? We have the Judgment card here, as well as the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. I want to say the Six of Swords represents travel, movement, flow, the change from one thing to another, right? Transformation. And then the Page of Swords is kind of like your beginning actions, right? It's more of like, okay, now you've done the work. Now this is the physical representation of the metaphysical work that you did, right? That's how I view the Page of Swords, or at least that's how I view pages. They're like the fool of whatever that emotion is. So like for your cups, the Page of Cups for me would be the fool, but with all of the knowledge of the in and outs of their own emotions, right? Of their own balance, the way that it also just kind of depends on what else the reading is about, right? Anyways, so Judgment and the Ten of Cups here, which is another union card, and then Judgment. We also have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there is some sort of decision that you have to make, some sort of decision that is to be made, whether that's a conscious or a subconscious decision. I guarantee you there's probably some energy that you guys are holding on to that's not necessarily yours, or that you've been holding on to more of. Now, one of the videos that I did watch was Destiny Queen Cup, her video from yesterday. I think it said macro and micro changes that are occurring or something like that. I'll link it in the description box. But she made a very good point. It actually made me think about the video that should be uploading today about one of the things that I said. Maybe it uploaded yesterday. But I had said that I had said your body, right, has a masculine and a feminine. Well, your masculine and your feminine both have higher halves and lower halves, right? Just like we have a higher half and a lower half. Our masculine and our feminine energy have a higher and a lower half. Just like they come together to make a whole, we have four pieces to make a whole, right? So, in what she had said, I don't remember exactly what it was that she said, but it made me think back to what I had said, and I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. So she put things in a whole different, she used a whole different wording and a whole different perspective, but she still got the same message across. But anyway, so there is some of you need to have more gratitude. That might be what it is you're not allowing yourself to have that much fun. You're not allowing yourself, yeah, we have the Hermit card here. You're not allowing yourself to truly interact with those that are not necessarily in your life, but in your life, right? You don't allow yourself to have these deep connections with people because you're afraid of being hurt, or you're afraid of having to take care of more people, right? Maybe you're afraid that they're not going to like the real you. Well, that is all based off of the people that you have around you. So find yourself a different group of people. Find yourself a new village. Find yourself at home, okay? It's okay to grow out of whatever village and home and friendships you've had the last 3 years. It's okay to grow out of that stuff. If they truly are your friends, if they truly loved you or ever cared for you, they will understand. People grow, people change, people develop in all sorts of different ways, right? You can't just, and then we have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so you're going to be coming into not necessarily bad luck, but some sort of what seems like bad luck, bad timing, maybe little irritants here and there, right? Some little triggers to get you off of your path. The negative things in our life and the negative energy that's around us that gets sent to us from other people, all of that, that is all to make us timid and fearful and doubtful and scared of what the Lord, what our guides, what Spirit has been telling us, what they've been showing us, what they're giving us, right? I swear I looked up at that clock 3 different times and it said 8:08 each time, so we're going to put that in the description box as well. Give me more. So many cards. Okay, yeah, so for the Seven of Cups, a lot of you feel the way that you do. A lot of you feel the way that you do because you feel as if you've picked up more than you can chew. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. The last 3 readings I have done, if you look, the Sun and the Devil have both come out in those readings. So we are definitely at not necessarily at a war, but we are at a peak impact of the spiritual warfare that's been going on, right? We're trying to keep that balance. Trying to get that, I feel like I'm dancing. We're trying to keep the balance, right? Anyways, with the Seven of Cups, the descriptor card for that one is going to be a Ten of Wands card, which is carrying more than you can handle. Thinking you can handle something, thinking you can take something on, and then realizing that more work needs to be put into it, or more effort, or more consideration, right? More emotion, actual mental ability, while physically being able to do something, emotionally being able to do something, spiritually being able to do something. You feel like you bit off more than you can chew, whatever it is. I want to tell you that that's not entirely true, because we have a decision, right? We can continue to work hard and go down whatever path we're going, no matter what the cost. Stay straight. If that's the way you believe God meant you to go, that's the way you go, right? Or you can decide to, oh no, I don't like what's happening over here, let's go off this way. Oh no, let's go off this way, but what about this way? Oh, but we could do this, right? So you're creating this web of your life. You're creating a web of energy. Be careful with that. Be careful with who you spend your energy with. Be careful whose energy you drain, right? There's so many things in this life, and people are dealing with so much that you wouldn't even have a single idea. You wouldn't even know unless you actually talk to them. So don't just assume that you can do something by the way that it looks, right? Make sure that you understand it mentally, you can understand it physically, and you can understand it emotionally. Okay, so your doubts and your fears, some of you, because these are the 3 cards that were underneath the Devil card, your doubts and your fears, some of you don't show enough consideration. You don't show enough gratitude for the people or the things that are in your life. You're afraid of losing them. You're afraid of being, you're afraid of disappointing them, right? You're just kind of going with the flow because that's what you've always done. That's how you learned to react to certain triggers or react to a trauma. That's how you learned. Some of you, there is this balance, okay? There's a balance that is to be said, or a balance that needs to be understood, which is kind of funny how we also have the Sun card and then that card, because the 9 of Pentacles card in this particular deck talks about balancing your physical life with your metaphysical life, right? Balancing your home, balancing your work and your job, balancing all these different things. Excuse me. And then we also have the 2 of Pentacles cards here, which again speaks to a union. So we have a lot of union cards here. We have cards about not worrying, about not taking more than you can chew. We have cards here about it's a decision that you have to make, and you are the only one standing in your way. And that you truly, the first card out was the Hierophant card, and I wasn't going to say anything, but to be honest, I'm going to. This is you, okay? You know where you need to go. You know where you need to be, and you've done all of it. It's just not clicking, and you're not allowing it to happen in your physical. We also see 12-12. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to finish getting ready for work. Thank you for watching this extended. I hope you enjoyed. If you came over from TikTok, please leave me a comment. I plan on doing some sort of like giveaway, tarot reading, contest type thing. So if you came from TikTok, leave me a comment, and I will discuss some giveaways with you guys, or some free tarot reading giveaways with you guys. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. It's supposed to get very cold if you live in the South. I personally live in Alabama, so our high today is 35. Wonderful. And I have a job which is going to take me an hour and a half away from home, so that's great. Excuse me. Got ahead of myself. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a happy week. And remember to hold your loved ones close. Don't take anything for granted. Say thank you to somebody this week. Say thank you to somebody for something simple, okay? Just and truly mean it, not just as a response, okay? Challenge yourself. Grow, right? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to make the world a better place. Anyways, have a great week.